Managing cloud computing expenses has been a top priority in the cloud computing sphere for over half a century. It's even more critical than cloud security or managing hybrid clouds. So, how do you start saving on your cloud expenses? Well, a good starting point is to utilize the standard tools provided by your cloud platform. If you're an existing or potential customer of Amazon Web Services, AWS Cost Explorer can help you better manage your expenses. You're watching Infinops Insights, and today we're going to talk about the Cost Explorer tool. Subscribe to our channel, hit like, share this video with your colleagues. Let's get started. Cost Explorer is one of several cloud financial management tools available on the AWS platform. It aggregates, visualizes, and provides reports on the usage of cloud resources and the related expenses across various AWS services/products. The key feature of AWS Cost Explorer is its automatic and intuitive representation of how you've consumed cloud resources over a specific period. By default, this period covers the past 12 full months plus the current month. Cost Explorer offers several features for calculating AWS cloud expenses. Firstly, it provides visualization of AWS costs and usage for viewing historical expense data in tables, charts, etc., covering the last 13 months. It also supports reports spanning multiple years. These and other AWS Cost Explorer expense and usage reports are sent to you at least once every 24 hours. Moreover, you can filter cost data. Cost Explorer allows you to organize resource usage and associated costs using various cost views, including daily or monthly expenses by user accounts, service costs, date ranges, etc. Filtered reports can be saved along with their groupings. Regarding reports, you can view cost reports broken down by hourly expenses for the last 14 days. This data helps identify peaks and troughs in usage on an hourly basis. Additionally, using the Cost Explorer API gives you the ability to automatically request usage and expense data. If you want to assess the factors determining your costs, Cost Explorer offers a breakdown of resource usage for all services daily, except for Amazon EC2, which offers hourly data. Beyond that, Cost Explorer forecasts expenses for the next 12 months based on your historical usage data. As more data accumulates, the forecasts become more accurate. After filtering cost data, you can download it in CSV format and share it with your team for further analysis or action. AWS Cost Explorer is not just a tool for managing cloud expenses, it's also a great starting point in this process, and here's why. First, this tool operates in the background, updating cost and usage data every 24 hours, ensuring the information is current for your calculations. For those just beginning to optimize cloud expenses, AWS Cost Explorer provides a convenient way to understand how cloud resources are used and how this affects expenses in AWS. Moreover, the tool allows you to visualize and interact with cloud usage patterns and their costs in one place. It also provides overall and average cost information based on various parameters, such as services, accounts, tags, and business units, supporting up to 18 different filters and groupings. Additionally, the tool uses actual usage data to plan future expenses, taking into account significant discounts, such as reserved instances in savings plans. Analyzing expense anomalies and identifying trends based on historical data help optimize costs and make informed decisions. With the ability to analyze actual usage and budget future expenses, this tool provides a solid foundation for planning and budget management. Finally, its ability to provide multi-year expense data makes it ideal for long-term expense analysis, compliance, and auditing. However, it's important to remember that besides its many useful features, there are also some notable limitations. Let's start with the fact that there is a slight delay in receiving cost data, up to 24 hours. This means that real-time expense management can be challenging, and you may not always see the most current expense information. Such delays could lead to missing expense anomalies. Additionally, it's important to note that the level of detail in Cost Explorer is limited. The generalized metrics used might be insufficient for conducting certain types of analysis that require finer tuning and detail of data. such as examining expenses by customers or functions. It's also worth mentioning the limitations in report customization. While the tool offers some degree of customization, this capability may be limited, which could make it difficult to use in accordance with the specific needs of your organization. Moreover, there are no real-time alerts for exceeding costs or anomalies. This requires additional integrations with other services or third-party tools to stay informed in real time. As with using many other cloud cost management tools, a good AWS tagging strategy is crucial. Inconsistent tagging can lead to inaccuracies in cost analysis and resource allocation. Finally, it's worth noting that Cost Explorer does not provide specific recommendations for cost optimization, meaning you need to analyze the data and make decisions on reducing expenses yourself. All these limitations should be taken into account when using AWS Cost Explorer. And of course, the most important question, how much does it cost? AWS Cost Explorer itself is a free service. However, if you want to request cost and usage data via the Cost Explorer API, the cost is 1 cent per page per request. First, log into the AWS Management Console. Then, find the Billing Dashboard, usually located in the Services section in the top menu. In the Billing Dashboard, you'll see the option for Cost Explorer. If you're using Explorer for the first time, you'll need to enable it. Simply click on the Enable Cost Explorer button. Once activated, it cannot be disabled. Once enabled, you'll see the Cost Explorer dashboard. I recommend spending some time getting acquainted here. You'll see various charts and options for viewing your AWS expenses. Now, select the time period for which you want to view expenses. This can be the current month, the last month, or a custom range. Then, you'll see charts and tables showing your AWS expenses and usage. You can customize the reports using various filters, such as by services, AWS regions, or tags. Use filters to get specific data. For instance, you can filter data by a specific AWS service to see expenses associated only with that service. Experiment with different Cost Explorer views. Try different views, like daily or monthly, to see how your expenses change over time, or switch to hourly detail and resource level detail, though limited to 14 days. Save your reports. If you create a report you might use again, save it for easy access in the future. Dig deeper. As you become more familiar with Cost Explorer, explore more advanced features, such as setting up custom cost allocation tags or creating more detailed reports. Remember, the more you interact with Explorer, the more you'll learn about your AWS expenses. Don't be afraid to experiment. To conclude, AWS Cost Explorer is a valuable tool for analyzing and understanding your existing AWS expenses and usage. It aids in visualizing and managing your current AWS usage patterns and associated costs. Thus, if you're working in finance, project management, or IT administration, Cost Explorer could be particularly useful for situations where tracking and optimizing existing AWS expenses is crucial. However, if your goal involves real-time cost allocation, detailed cost exploration, and continuous cloud cost information, Cost Explorer might fall short. For instance, if you need immediate insights into costs like cost per customer to understand which clients are most costly to serve and to revise pricing terms accordingly, you might need to look into other methods for optimizing cloud service expenses. At Infinops, this is precisely what we specialize in: optimizing companies' cloud spending. And right now, you have the opportunity to get a free individual consultation with me, the CTO of Infinops. We'll go through your case in detail and provide you with a plan to use your cloud more effectively and economically. The link to Calendly is in the description. That's all for now. You've been watching Infinops Insights. Share this video with colleagues. Hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next videos.